What is up, Legendary Team? It's your boy Legendary Z, and I am back for another Dragon Ball Super video, and today we have some breaking news. I was going to do a video about this when the news first dropped, but there was no official confirmation, but now that we've got some spoilers here, that's right, I'm getting into spoilers, so if you don't want spoilers, I'd advise you to click off, but we got some really good stuff, so you might want to stick around. So we've got the spoilers for episodes number 90, 91, 92, and 93. So I'm going to hop right into these without further ado, but before we do, I just want to let you guys know I do Dragon Ball content every week. If you want to subscribe, stick around for more content, please do. And don't forget to like the video and comment your opinion and your thoughts down below afterwards. So let's get right into this. Dragon Ball Super episode 90, and these spoilers dropped from Herms98 on Twitter, by the way, just so you guys know. I'll link that in the description if you want to check it out. But Dragon Ball Super episode 90, facing the wall that must be overcome. Goku versus Gohan. May 14th is going to be a hype week. We got a big episode coming up. Basically, the description said the universe's destruction is on the line at the Tournament of Power. The 10 members of the Universe 7 team led by Son Goku have finally been decided. With a little time left before the tournament, Goku and Ten Shinhan team off against Gohan and Piccolo for a training match. So we saw the preview for that in the previous episode this past week, and it looked pretty hype already. I'm going to assume Goku's going to go Super Saiyan Blue at some point. So I'm going to do a whole separate video about Goku and Gohan and their whole training in that episode coming up, because these spoilers are what I was going to reference. So I'm going to talk about those a little bit more in depth. So if you want to catch that, stick around later and, keep an eye out for that video. Put your notifications on. I've never really asked that. You don't have to if you don't want to, but keep an eye out because that video will be coming. So on to episode 91. Which universe will prevail? The mightiest warriors assemble. That's May 21st, and this episode is pretty much described as, in the training match, Gohan displays enough power to hold his own against Goku. So that kind of tells you right there that he's going to have a good showing. And it goes on to say, showing that he's grown stronger than ever before. All hype. I'm just reading these spoilers right now with you guys, so this is kind of my initial reaction to all this kind of stuff. But Gohan is going to be stronger than ever before, so that means Cell Games Gohan, Super Buu versus Gohan. He's going to be stronger than all those forms, and he's going to be taking Piccolo's advice, so hopefully he won't have that arrogant, cocky side, but he'll still be badass. He won't lose that, I'm hoping. But we're going to see a whole new Gohan here, you guys. Hype as hell. It says, meanwhile, Vegeta heads to God's Palace, which is Kami's Tower, Kami's Lookout, where Dende's at, to start training in the Room of Spirit and Time. So for everybody who was asking about why aren't they using the Time Chamber, we're finally going to see somebody who is going to use it, and it's going to be Vegeta. So we don't even know. We saw what happened last time Vegeta went in there, and he came out with that boost up against Black, so we don't even know what's going to happen here. So I'm looking forward to that. We're going to see Vegeta do some training. Hopefully that'll give him some type of... So hopefully they'll hint to some kind of new power or new something for Vegeta, because with all this talk about Goku's new form and everything, I feel like Vegeta's owed something too. So on to episode number 92. This is where we start finding out the great stuff, and this is where the confirmation came. Oh my goodness, you guys. So I'm just going to get right into it. Episode 92 is titled Emergency. We don't have all 10 members, and that's May 28th episode. The tournament member Majin Buu ends up unable to participate. Just like last time, Majin Buu is going to mess up, and apparently he's not going to be able to participate in the tournament, and it's probably going to be something to do with all that working out and training he did, because it goes on to say, it turns out he's fallen asleep and he definitely won't wake up again for about 2 months. Goku rushes to Buu. So I guess maybe Goku's in disbelief and he's going to run off to try and find out what's going on with Majin Buu, because as strong as Buu's gotten, and I was pretty hyped for it too, so this is a little bit disappointing, but nonetheless, Majin Buu's not going to make the tournament, but the replacement for it, you guys, the replacement for the tournament member, that's episode number 93, and I'm going to get right into this now. It is legit, it is confirmed. He's back one more time. Some people are happy about it, some people aren't. I personally am very hyped because I just don't know what's going to happen here. But without further ado, episode number 93, you're the 10th warrior. Goku visits Frieza. Goku visits Frieza. I had to say that one more time just to make sure I'm reading that right. That's on June 4th. So we're starting off June hot right off the bat. And it says, after seeing with his own eyes that Buu won't awaken no matter what, Goku suggests recruiting Frieza as the 10th member. Oh my god. Goku has always said Frieza would make a great training or sparring partner if he wasn't evil. He even said that back in Resurrection of F. So, I mean, This is a big surprise, but seeing Goku pick this as a choice isn't surprising when you really look at the way Goku sees Frieza. So, I can't even really put the thought together, but it's just really hype, you guys. Frieza and Goku on the same team. And if you're already wondering how Frieza's going to come back to life, no, they're not going to wish him back to life, thank God, because that'd be a little bit of a rewash. What's going to happen is, while everyone objects, Goku hurries to ask fortune teller Baba to resurrect Frieza from hell for just 24 hours. So the same way Goku was resurrected back in the Majin Buu saga, when he came back to show Goten and Trunks on how to do the fusion dance and everything, and debuted Super Saiyan 3, that 24-hour period to come back to being on Earth for a day, it's going to be the same way. But it begs the question, because Goku's time limit ran out the stronger he got and the more power he used. Because remember, he turned Super Saiyan 3 and his time pretty much ran out right away. Instead of having a full 24 hours, it was cut down to like a little over a half of a day. So if Frieza is to go golden or something like that, you got to wonder how that's going to work out. Or maybe it'll be different since it's hell. Maybe they'll talk about that in some way. I hope they do reference that, because if Frieza's going to go golden and do all this, Golden's far stronger than Super Saiyan 3. We already know that. It's a god tier form for Frieza, or Frieza's race. We don't know. We're going to find out maybe with Frost. That's going to be an interesting thing so far with the tournament, to find out if Frieza does actually get recruited. How is Frieza going to stay on the team or stay in the match, or will he end up eliminating himself because he's using too much power? So that could become something that happens in the actual tournament, but I'm going to save that for another video, you guys. But there you have it. Those are the spoilers that just dropped from Herms 98 for episodes number 90 to 93. We got some more hype weeks of Dragon Ball Super coming up. Had a bit of a chill episode this week with the whole Tien Shinhan recruiting moment and, you know, the Roshi shenanigans. But we also got to see some great stuff with the Saiyans, which I'm going to talk about more. I didn't want to say it, but I have to. I told you guys so. There are 2 female Saiyans. That female Saiyan we initially saw is not the female Broly, but I'll do a whole nother separate video on that. As usual, you guys, if you want to stick around, don't forget to leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe as well, and comment down below. So my questions are you guys happy to see Gohan may actually surpass Goku, or at least he's going to be surpassing his former self? So we're going to see an entirely stronger, brand new Gohan than we've ever gotten before. And also, how do you guys feel about Majin Buu not making the tournament, aside from the replacement, regardless of that? Because I was pretty hyped for it. Majin Buu had a new form, a new look, so it was like, okay, we're going to get some more Majin Buu. Maybe we'll get some development there as a character, and he can become more viable. But in typical Majin Buu fashion, he spoils the fun for everybody else, and there's no Majin Buu in the tournament. But we are getting Frieza, you guys, and we're gonna see interaction between Frieza and Frost. Imagine how that's gonna be. Frieza's gonna see Goku's current power, Vegeta's, Gohan's, everybody's, and just, I wonder how it's gonna make Frieza react. Like, there's just so much stuff. How do you guys think Frieza's gonna react to this stuff? Don't forget to comment down below. But as usual, all I want to ask you guys to do is stay lit, stay legendary, and I will see you guys for the next one. Peace.